What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be putting some lowering springs on the Mini Cooper. I got them right here. There's some H&R springs. Currently the M3 is also on H&R springs. Hopefully I'm planning on changing it to some cordovers, but first thing I gotta do, I gotta get the M3 out of the garage, and I'm gonna put the Mini Cooper in the garage and we're gonna get on with the installation. Let me give you guys a little cool start on the M3. Alright guys, so before I go ahead and install the springs, I'm gonna go ahead and take some measurements for before and after. And the front is just about 25 inches. And my bumpers sit about 6 inches off the floor right now. Man, look at how massive the wheel gap is, guys. I'm hoping to get it maybe about right here to give it that fresh look. And look at the front. That's crazy looking, right? I can't stand wheel gap, guys. Alright, so in order to remove the shocks, you just need to remove the 21mm bolt on the bottom right here and two 13mm bolt on the top. Alright guys, just a quick disclaimer. I am an idiot. I don't recommend you doing this, but I do know for a fact this is a little car, so the spring is not under that much pressure. So I just put a couple of the zip ties and I'm gonna go ahead and release the bolt, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay guys, like I said, for being a little car, I wouldn't expect to have a lot of tension, but depends on the car, it might be different. So I don't recommend you doing this at all, but for me it works. Looking at the aftermarket and the stock, that seems pretty similar in height. Maybe it's a little bit softer maybe, but they look about the same. But we're gonna see after I install it with the weight, and we're gonna see what it looks like. But they look pretty similar, guys. Look at that. Alright guys, there you go. I have the new spring installed. I'm just gonna go ahead and reinstall it into the car. Okay man, I'm all done with the rear. Both sides are done. I'm just gonna go ahead and reinstall the wheels, and we're gonna move on to the front. Okay guys, so I started this job last weekend. I did the rear, everything went nice and smooth. I got to the front, and as you can see, I stripped the threads on the struts. So I had to order new struts. I got me some new struts, and I also got some top hats. Alright, so for the front you're gonna need a 18 mil for this bolt right here, a 5T bit, and 60 millimeter for this. These are 13 millimeter bolts on the top. Alright guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the springs, because I'm gonna transfer over all my garment and rubber bushings to the new struts. Alright guys, I would highly recommend you get yourself one of these suspension socket. This is a 21 mil. I got this one from Amazon. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not strong enough, because as you can see, it's all bent. Alright guys, I'm all done. The rear has a really good drop, about half an inch or so. This is how the rear sits right now, about a finger. And the front probably need to settle in a little bit more, because I did the rear last week and I just did the front today. So right now the front hasn't really settled in.